He should. Well, we welcome you back to game number 2 of the JSBL. Dan Yuzerski, Alec Crowd-Hamill, RKE, and CVU Jeep. Arguably what a lot of people in this league would say are the best 2 teams, as we have Jesse Jones quickly firing and making a 3, and this one's off to a roaring start.
We saw how electric he was back on Thursday night. 43 points is our star of the game, as that one will go out of bounds, but Jones is still running with it. Almost put it up. But, yeah, I mean, how electric he was. He also played really well off of Justin Robinson. And when you have 2 on-ball guys that haven't really played with each other all that much on the same floor, it can be a little tough to adjust, but they made it look easy.
I was impressed. That's how good they were here. It's a turnover and then a steal from Jack Collins. Long pass, almost intercepted by Robinson. Ball on the floor. Moran dives for it. He saved it and then threw it out of bounds. Back to Seaview.
It was Moran and Robinson as well as Nick Davidson really battling for that one. Don't really know how that ball ended up all the way behind the basket, but either way, Seaview
or
take it over.
Or how Robinson got it from the 2 biggest men on the floor. Here he is. First shot gives Regan Burke mid-range. Yes, goes. 5-0 Seaview. Here's Collins. He'll step in with 3. No. Rebounded by Sumbry. Rebound. He flips it. Armstrong will try a 3. Left it short. Rebound Burke. RKE off to a slow start in this first minute. Burke's going to drive, flip, ball tipped, and then right to a nice laying and cutting Max Mahoney. And the lead 7. Here's Sumbry. Got in the foul. Tell you what, Mahoney's played well this year for Seaview Jeep.
He really has, with and without Chris Brady, who isn't here yet tonight. Don't know if we'll have him on the floor for Seaview Jeep, but he's been able to play with him and without him, and he's been really good. I mean, he's had some really great games where he's just been able to light up the scoreboard. We'll see if RKE's size, I mean, they have Davidson and Moran. We'll see how that works with him as well. Davidson gets the offensive rebound as well as Sumbry.
Here's Robinson. You mentioned it. He was probably the best player outside of Rice in that championship, as Robinson from downtown extends the lead to 8. What a start for Seaview. It's 10-2, minute 30 in. Here's Sumbry. Down low, ball on the ground. Seaview comes away with another steal. That one deflected, though, into the hands of Armstrong. Here's a chance for RKE. They swing it to the corner. Moran, the big guy, fakes on a 3, takes a baseline 2, and knocks it down.
We've talked about it a lot here this year, but Moran has just been a really, really solid player. Whenever he's here, he's putting up a lot of the similar production and impact every night.
As Jones, no. Robinson soars in over Davidson for the rebound. Gets it back, lost it. Here comes Armstrong. Here's a highlight. No, he's going to lay it in.
It's still a highlight.
It is.
Yeah, this game has started at a wild pace. Honestly, I would say even a little bit too fast for both teams, but
it'll slow, but
it will. But Seaview has looked pretty good so far.
There's a mid-range shot, no good. Keith Allen getting some action for Seaview tonight. As this one intercepted. 3-on-2 for Seaview. Here's Regan. Burke lays it in. And a timeout by Seaview Jeep. 7:16. RKE takes the timeout. 12-6, 7:16 to play here in the first quarter. We'll be back. That's my bad. We welcome you back, Dan Yuzerski, Alec Crowd-Hamill. Second game on this Tuesday as Sumbry turnaround spinner's good. 12-8 here, and both teams really starting with a feverish pace. Here comes Robinson, flips to Mahoney. Down the lane to Burke, knocked out. I don't know if they're going to foul here, though.
Yeah, went with the up and under there and took some contact on the wrist. So good drive and a good setup. We're seeing some pretty good ball movement for Seaview Jeep, and Burke is the beneficiary of that one. He'll head to the free throw line. I'm interested to see the matchup between Max Mahoney and Dane Moran. Pretty similar players in my eyes. I think Moran's had a better year so far, but very similar players. They're not the biggest guys. They're not the most athletic guys, but they're really solid, and they've been able to contribute to their teams really as some of the steadying forces, even though there's some other guys, some other main guys in the lineup have been in and out of attendance this year. So I'm really interested to see the matchup between those two.
You're right, as Burke splits a pair at the line. Here's Armstrong. Moran and on Mahoney, lost it. Mahoney knocked it away. Jones comes away with the steal. Here he comes, Fillet down the lane, layup no good. Good defense by Collins. Now Moran the other way. Will take it back, float one up and in, and cuts the lead to 3. And RKE has done a fantastic job at weathering the storm. They're on an 8-3 run. Burke swings, Mahoney will step into a triple and knock it down. That's the one thing Moran can't do, and if Mahoney can do that, he makes Seaview even more dangerous.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of that from him so far this year, but if you leave him open off the nice kick out, he can knock it down.
Playing kind of like Davidson almost, and that one no good. Moran couldn't get the rebound. Jones came away with it as a nice shot for Allen doesn't go. Had a good look. Robinson comes away with the offensive rebound, and his baseline jumper is good. You can't leave him. You can't give him that much space.
And Robinson's just one of those guys. He's always going to be involved in the play no matter what. And usually it's going to result in some pretty good things.
Yeah, they're good looker, a good pass. Here's Moran trying to answer, and he couldn't. Well, he's tried the 3, and give him credit for trying. Here's Robinson. Oh, nice pass. Burke, the layup, no. The rebound, and put back, no as well. Nice pass inside. Davidson might have led him a little too far, and the alley-oop, no, but Moran, no, but he put back in foul. Called.
Yeah, definitely. I think the pace is starting to, I don't want to say take a toll on these guys considering we're halfway through the first quarter, but they're starting to slow the game down a little bit, particularly for RKE. I think they started a little bit too quickly, but the offense began to settle in a little bit more, and once again, Moran at the free throw line. We think of him as a play finisher a lot, but we've seen him take some more on-ball duties as well, so we'll see if he gets an expanded role in this game. One of the top rebounders in the league so far, particularly in the offensive
He is the
class.
top elite rebounder in the league, and he's been so much better than everyone else in terms of just because he's been here consistently. He's having a heck of a summer and deserves more recognition than I think a lot of people have given him. As Robinson at baseline falling away. Shot no good, but he was fouled, and he has 2 awaiting him at the stripe.
Yeah, on a per-game basis, he ranks 4th behind 3 of his opponents, Josh Cohen, Chris Brady, and Max Mahoney, all in the top 3
but
in the rebounding games.
But he's been here more than them.
Exactly.
Which means he's going to qualify for that title. And
yeah, total rebounds, he's 1 behind Mike Amon in 4 games, averaging 13.3 per game.
And Mike Amon must be an anomaly. Singleton will check in. He's 35 years old and still leading a league in where everyone is basically younger than him in rebounds.
Yeah, 54 rebounds in 4 games. That's 13.5 per game. He's just an animal. And we've seen him take almost a bigger on-ball role on offense as well. So it's not like he's scaling his game down just for rebounds.
He's almost had to. As Sumbry, no. Rebound Burke, and just like that, Seaview's opened up another 8-point lead. And oh, nice play by Collins to come away with the steal. Read that one like a book. Here's Sumbry will lay it in. Cut the lead to 6.
Yeah, they're going to need him as well as Davidson. They're going to have to take advantage of their size down low. Only really Mahoney and I guess C.J. Ruoff count as some of the forwards on this team. RKE definitely has a size advantage tonight.
Robinson catch and shoot, no. Rebound Davidson, you're right. You need to take advantage of your strengths. So they swing it in. Singleton on the baseline, getting excellent defense. Oh, how did he almost get that one to go in? Fight for the rebound. Davidson pushed out of bounds, and that'll take us to another timeout. Or will it? Oh, yes. I don't know. Well, we'll just take one with them.
I mean, both teams are headed back to their huddle, so probably a pretty good indication.
We'll be back after this. Halfway through this first quarter, 4:06 to play. Dan Yuzerski, Alec Crowth-Hamill, as it'll be RKE basketball under their basket. And, you know, all things considered, Seaview being only up by 6 right now is a win for RKE.
Yeah, definitely. They have not come out very strong to start this game, but obviously you can't really take that as much of a win this early in the game. You got to take advantage and really get back into it.
Here's Jack Collins, swings it to Sumbry, who's got the matchup of CJ Ruoff, spinning, floating, no, rebound. Mahoney comes away with it. Here comes Colin Cavanaugh checking in, playing for Allen right now, and that one no good from J-Rob, and they'll call out of bounds.
Yeah, looking through the season stats right now. Once again, a big thank you to Rich Conover. This is a very
long list.
Yeah, very long list. Very detailed stats. I mean, also got the team stats here as well. It's very impressive stuff, and it really does help us a lot.
There might not be a greater statistician in the entire world than Rich Conover, as this is a turnover here. Cavanaugh swings it. Jones wide open from 3. Fillet it up. Knocks it in. And it's a 9-point game. Here's Collins spinning, driving, flipping, and scoring, and a foul as well.
And that's a guy that RKE could really use to help get hot tonight, and not just tonight, for the rest of the season. Is Jack Collins has kind of struggled with his shot at times this season, and especially in a game tonight. They don't have Kyle Cardacci, their star guard, so they're going to need to lean on him in the backcourt. And nice job getting straight to the basket early on.
He missed there. Cavanaugh the rebound. Here comes Robinson down the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Good defense again by RKE. Here's Armstrong lobbing it up for Moran, who had to catch it a little bit farther for him. Under the basket, couldn't tip it in. And here comes Robinson. He's got a wide open lane. Amanda B lays it up and in. 25-16, 3 minutes to play in this first quarter.
Yeah, Armstrong definitely made him think about it a little, but nice job adjusting to the reverse.
It's Collins, oh, nice pass inside. He'll lay it in. He's got 4.
And you can tell him saying, I have the advantage. Feed me the ball down low on Colin Cavanaugh. He's got a solid few inches on him. He can just rise up.
Here's Cavanaugh. Now he's going to try to take advantage of Collins, and he'll go to the line. Aggressive move by Colin Cavanaugh, and it worked out.
Yeah, he's someone we've seen his confidence really rise as the season's gone along. That time had good patience there with the left foot, getting Collins in the air and just rising up.
And you have Robinson and Singleton exchanging some pleasantries.
Yeah. Singleton is saying that it probably should have been a travel on Cavanaugh. I don't know if I agree with that, but
I think those two are the biggest fans of each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's gamesmanship. 27-18 as Cavanaugh knocks both in. Armstrong has Cavanaugh on him now. He'll try a step-back 3. No. Rebound. Collins ripped it away from Robinson. They get a down low to Moran. He went behind the head to give it to Moran for the finish.
Yeah, he knew Moran would be there in his spot under the basket, and really great execution.
Here's Robinson. Spins, drives, flips. Cavanaugh wide open for 3. Knocks it down. And it's a 10-point lead for Seaview Jeep, largest lead of the first quarter.
That's why Robinson's so dangerous. Even when he gets off the dribble and the defense has to collapse on him, he has the vision to find a man out there, and Cavanaugh drained it.
Collins takes advantage of the mismatch. He's got 6. If I'm Tyler Schmelz, I wouldn't keep that matchup that much as Jones steps in and knocks down a three. Back-to-back threes for Seaview. They lead by 11. 33-22. Here's Armstrong, blocked, but a foul.
It looks like they'll get Kavanaugh on that one. And yeah, pretty solid start here for Seaview, minus the foul, obviously. But they've been able to get some good looks on offense, and the defense has been there as well. I mean, they've really been able to get a lot of going here from that defense and offense in transition.
Armstrong knocks down the first. He's got one more here. And no, rebound, CJ Ruoff. Robinson, Kavanaugh. Back to Robinson. Gonna drive. Oh, nice pass behind the head to Ruoff, who couldn't quite handle it. And ends back with Robinson. He'll try a long shot, no good. Ruoff gets the rebound, back to Robinson. A three, no good. What do we call? Shot clock violation.
I think the ref's point of view was it reset when it shouldn't have.
I guess that works as Moran shot no good. Robinson comes away with a rebound. You know, we had a triple-double the other night, and it was so quiet because the guy who's got the ball right now, Jesse Jones, was that good as Kavanaugh. Deep three-pointer, no. Collins rebound. Under a minute to play here in this first. RKE trailing by 10. Collins swings, Singleton lays it in. Tell you what, he's like a safety on defense and a quarterback on offense. Two-way player. Kavanaugh couldn't handle the pass from Ruoff. He drives on Singleton, looking for a place to go, and he traveled. 25.8 to play here in this first. They get it in. About a second differential between the shot and the game clock. Armstrong with it here. Burke's going to come up and jam him. With 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Burke stole it. He's got a man to beat. He does, but he couldn't finish, but he's fouled. So he's got two at the line.
That's some good aggression by Burke late in the shot clock. That was around 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. That's usually when the offense makes their move. Burke recognized that and timed his poke away pretty well. Came up with it, and he's rewarded with some free throw attempts to try to increase this lead.
Misses the first, so we got one more. RKE's gonna have time. They might be better off if Burke misses here. Second one, good. They can get it in. Robinson tipped it. Moran comes away with it. It's going to have to be Collins at the buzzer. He gets it up. No good, and that takes us to the end of a first quarter where Seaview Jeep basically dominates. They lead by 10. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter after this. Starting the second quarter here. RKE trails Seaview Jeep by 10. And No Cardassi's kind of looming large for RKE, as they don't really have a ball handler right now, and they turn it over again. Here's Jones, rises, fires, and hits on a 3.
Oh, man, it was bold. He just rose up with Dan Singleton still guarding him, and really nice job just stepping into it. Singleton's going to try to respond.
And he couldn't. Rebound offensively by Davison, and what a finger roll that was. Cuts it to 11.
Yeah, definitely a size advantage for RKE with this lineup.
As another 3 is up and no good. But the problem is, a lot of the time, you want to be playing Singleton and Davidson not at the same time as Moran and Singleton, excuse me, at the same time, but you have to tonight due to necessity. As Burke, foul line J is good.
Yeah, you got Moran, Davidson, and Sumbry, all more of the guys who can play the 4 or the 5 on the floor at the same time. So it may help in the size department, but on defense it might also be a bit of a limiter.
As Moran knocks that one in.
And then, I mean, you look at the lineup that Seaview Jeep has out there. I mean, you could say that the big is probably either C.J. Ruoff, Reagan Burke also out there, as well as Matt Breen.
And that one no good for Burke. But still, I mean, the 2 best players on the floor are on Seaview Jeep right now, and there's a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, really. I mean, Seaview Jeep just has the talent advantage so far.
Ruoff will pick up the foul. Here's Collins. Tries, lines up a 3, no. Moran's tip in, no as well. Rebounded by Matt Breen. Oh, here's Robinson behind the back, and that one's going to be a kickball on RKE.
Yeah, he was trying to get the shake and bake going, but good defense just staying down and anticipating the pass as Mahoney will come back in. And now Seaview Jeep gets a little bit more size on the floor.
But they were doing well in the small as Robinson rises, fires. Good rebound after the missed 3 by Moran. Here comes Collins. Swings it. Armstrong. 3 from the right wing is good. They haven't been able to really pull away. RKE kind of going on these mini spurts, but still, Seaview up by 8. Jones rises, fires, no on a 3. Here's Singleton, 2-on-1 here, 3-on-1. Armstrong a 3, no. He gets his own miss, drives, puts one up, no. Moran tip in, yes.
And once again, Moran always there on the offensive glass, and that's where the size advantage kicks in. Moran knows exactly where to be on the block and really get after it on the boards.
Continuing to make a case for the All-JSBL first team as there's a miss by Mahoney and grabs his own miss, and we'll go to the line after the foul.
Yeah, Mahoney the big out there right now for Seaview Jeep. We'll see if RKE is able to kind of take advantage of that and play more through the post, or because right now on defense at least, Seaview is able to kind of spread the floor out and really get things going from the perimeter, with obviously led by Robinson and Jones.
Problem is, they have no answer to Max Mahoney right now, who is tipping in everything, it feels like. Dane Moran, and that one too far, out of bounds. Seaview ball. 7:28 to play here in this first half. We had a dandy in the first game. This one being pretty good as well as Robinson. No contest there. Collins will try a 3. Off the mark, no. The rebound by Sumbry will flip it back out to Moran, who made a nice move and gets the layup.
And once again, the size of RKE definitely playing a factor there. Sumbry just able to rise up and get that board, and with the defense scrambling a bit, Moran was able to cut and get to the basket.
Even with Mahoney, they've had no answer as Jesse Jones lays it in. Here's Armstrong. Collins wide open from 3. No. Sumbry the rebound, falling away. Put up looked like a quarterback there going up for that shot. Shot no good. 10-point game. Here's Jones. Rises, fires, no, and then they'll call it out of bounds. The screaming continues.
I think if RKE wants to get back into this game, they'll need some production from the outside from Jack Collins. He's doing a lot of the little things well, as obviously he always does, but the three-point ball just hasn't been there so far tonight, and honestly for a lot of the season.
Right there.
Yeah, missed another one there. It just kind of needs to get his confidence back up, see one fall, and maybe we'll see a waterfall effect with the rest of them.
Oh, nice pass from Breen to Mahoney. Have you ever seen like that was as good of a pass as you could see. He put it right to Mahoney, who it landed right in his hands as he was cutting. Foul, the shot no good, but a foul. That was an impressive look there from Matt Breen.
Yeah, really great pass down there. And Breen, once again, as we talked about, previously a part of some really good teams at St. Rose. All the success that they've had is the first free throw from Mahoney. No good. Saw Jaden Hodge here not too long ago. I believe he's still here. Also a teammate on that St. Rose team. He's headed off to Montverde, a big time for him. So best of luck to him for his senior season.
As a pair split from Mahoney. Collins with the ball. Nice feed. Moran lays it in. And it's a 9-point game.
Once again, Collins still doing the little things really well, still passing the ball really well. Great job looking the defense off with his eyes and setting up Moran.
Robinson, floater's good. Took on the two biggest guys on the team. It didn't matter. Collins steps into a three. Too strong. Rebound.
Off Liam.
Yeah. It'll stay with RKE. And there's a timeout for RKE. We'll be right back after this short break. JSPL Hoops. Now, normally we don't come live in commercial breaks, but we needed to go live for that. Liam, who we often joke about, one of the workers here at the JSBL, is putting up those shots, and I don't think he's going to get any playing time anytime soon.
I mean, some guys are just better at one sport than the other. Obviously, the offensive lineman might be his best look.
I'm sure our producer, Eddie, would give you a totally different story on that. The executive producer of the JSPL does a great job year in and year out. We like to thank Nick, who's by our side as well, and Vin, who's come along and done a nice job as well, as that one goes for Armstrong. Here's a three. Jones will rise, fire, and hit. I mean, he gets so high on those shots, and he's able to get them in.
Yeah, Robinson-esque in that way, just able to. Really not much a defense can do to try to contest it because he gets the ball so high.
Oh, nice feed. Here comes Mahoney. No. Great defense by Moran. 3-on-1 here. Davidson, the extra pass. Collins off the glass and in. Collins able to go off the window. Cut the lead to 10 as we approach 5 to play here in the second. Robinson, that's too much space. And he'll knock it down. I mean, it's tough because you're putting Moran on the most shifty, smart scorer in the league, and it's not working.
Yeah, that's the defensive downside to having this big lineup on the floor. There's going to be a mismatch somewhere.
On both sides, though, because they're getting the easy twos on offense.
Absolutely. And one thing that's really helped Justin Robinson, having Jesse Jones here, he doesn't have to force everything. He doesn't have to create everything because Jones is able to do it as well.
Oh, nice pass. Jones fakes on a three, baseline two, money.
And that was some great passing around the horn, all around the perimeter, and turning a few good shots into one really great shot.
Collins open from three, no. Burke the rebound. Burke swings, Jones, pass, Robinson, corner, knocks it down.
And once again, as I was saying, it just helps Robinson all the more because he doesn't have to create everything. It also helps his efficiency. As
Jones lays it in. I didn't think this might be the best guard tandem we've ever seen. What a combination.
We know what Robinson can do, and then Jones put up 43 last time out. Might be on pace for that again.
Armstrong shot no good, and just like that, CVU Jeep has extended a 17-point lead.
Yeah, it almost happened in an instant.
As Burke, no good. Rebound, Armstrong. Collins, need it. No. Rebound, Moran, and then a foul.
I think Collins is just trying to find something to get his confidence back. Just trying to put anything up. He's getting some good looks. They just have not been able to fall tonight. And then once again, Moran there on the offensive glass. Even at certain points tonight, he hasn't been on the block, but he's kind of crashed in from the perimeter. He's still coming up with boards.
Knocks the first one down, and that's why he's so effective. And if you when you're able to put guys around Moran and Davidson where they can flip-flop on and off the bench, this RKE team is as good as any, and they're going to be fine. Just not having all your guys, it's an in-season slump. I mean, the fact is that CVU is going to get Rice back too, as Jones lays it in. Who's stopping them?
Not a lot of teams, I'll tell you that.
Another turnover. Here's Burke. He's got a slam if he wants it, and he's got it. 20-point game.
Yeah, it's kind of all falling apart for RKE the last couple minutes. They just have not been able to generate anything easy. That's been the biggest problem.
Armstrong, an air ball on a three.
Haven't been able to generate anything easy, in the half-court offense. They've been able to, once again, like we talked about, really get a lot going on the offensive glass. But, of course, offensive rebounds are predicated by missed shots, so they just have not been able to fire on all cylinders on offense, and it's really snowballed quickly.
Keith Allen back in, you're right. I mean, this was a 10-point game after the first quarter, but it looked like RKE was kind of getting a little lucky. They have not gotten lucky in this second quarter.
I also wonder if a little bit of fatigue is setting in. I mean, obviously only 6 guys. I mean, granted, CVU Jeep only has 8, but this lineup in particular has been playing some really fast and going up and down the floor as we get a foul here on it looks like Mahoney.
That's the thing. I mean, so much attention has to be paid to not only Robinson, who draws everyone everywhere, but Jones now too. I mean, you're running around, and even in a half-court setting, when they slow it down, you're still running all over the place trying to guard the two of them.
Yeah, the ball's absolutely whipping all over the floor in the half-court as well, and that's the biggest part of the CVU Jeep lead. They've just been able to move the ball really well in the second quarter.
Sunbury hits the first free throw, and I mean, when you can move the ball this good, you're unstoppable, because ball movement, more than anything, is what makes good teams great. I mean, look at not to go NBA style, that 2024 Boston Celtics team moved the ball as well as any team we'll ever see. And they won a championship doing so. CVU trying to do it this year as Ruoff gets the finish. As we approach 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Oh, nice move. Nice pass from Collins to Davidson. He'll try a three from the corner. Off. Rebound Robinson. Nothing falling right now for RKE. One-legged three for Robinson. And if there was a microcosm of what's gone on in this first half, those two possessions was just that.
Yeah, he's always good for at least one of those a game when he's really feeling it.
That's Moran, lit on the basket. 3-on-2 here, Robinson. Oh, alley-oop to Allen, who couldn't finish. Davidson fakes on a three, then takes one, and that one rattles out. Robinson, Ruoff, layup, no. Rebound Armstrong.
I think RK's front court is just gassed right now from having to keep up with all these guards that CVU Jeep has been able to put out there.
Out of bounds with a minute 26. Singleton will check back in for Moran, and no Cardassi's really hurting them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if he's not having his best game, if Cardassi were to be out there, he's just another guy that you can put in the backcourt.
As Armstrong, no on a three again. Here's Jones. Jones, extra pass. Robinson wide open, knocks it down. It's a 26-point game. Swings, Collins needs a three, and they can't hit again. Davidson just flipped it behind the back and threw it out of bounds with 57.4 to play.
It feels like it all happened so quickly. I mean, it was CVU's been ahead for a while now, but it was between that 8 to 10 range, and all of a sudden they just turned it on out of nowhere, and this game has gotten way out of hand.
Same thing, though, that happened against Stearns. On-ball pressure, RKE really can't handle it.
Well, especially when you're down some guys as well. That doesn't help.
That's Robinson. That was a heat check. Rebound, Allen. Trying to go back up with it. No, Mahoney. Yes. Mahoney ripped the rebound away from RKE and his own teammate. 28-point game. Here's Collins. Swings it to Singleton. Drives, flips, corner, Sumbry, no. Rebound, Davidson, no. Davidson again, we'll get that one to go. See if you can hold for the final shot of the quarter. I don't know if they want to. Here's Jones, flips to Ruoff at the buzzer, no. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Seaview Jeep dominant in that first half. They lead by 26. We'll be back after this second half coming up after the short break. Start of second half. Nick Davidson will try and knock down a three. They were 1 of 22 in that first half, make them 2 of 23, but more importantly, one of their last one. A dominant first half for Seaview Jeep. Dan Uzerski, Alec Krauthamel with you. I don't think I've seen as dominant of a first half as the one Seaview Jeep just had. Three, Jones, no. Rebound, Sumbry. Push it up with Armstrong. Armstrong will drive. That one knocked away. They keep possession. Collins was 0 of 9 from 3 in that first half. Davidson will try. I think his foot's on the line. Didn't matter. Shot was short. Burke, mid-range, off the glass and in. Just easy shot after easy shot, and the lead's 25. Collins swings to Moran. That one denied. Emphatic block by Mahoney. They swing it back. Sumbry off the glass and not in. I mean,
RKE
that's
just
not fair.
They just can't get anything to go right now.
Here's Robinson. Got the mismatch. He's got the two big men on him. Yet looking for a better shot. Here's a shot. Keith Allen from the wing. No. Sumbry will grab the board. Spinning, Moran, no. Davidson the rebound. Moran will go back up with it and put it in.
He has an interesting shot form at the basket where it looks like he almost kind of places the ball on the backboard and it works for him.
It's like Adam Sandler in the movie Grown Ups. Off the backboard, it just works every time. Here's Davidson, steps in with three, no, and Collins tipped it out of bounds. Goes back to Seaview.
Yeah, the perimeter difference has been stark. I mean, in that first half, again, like you said, 1 of 22 from the three-point line for RKE compared to 11 of 21 for Seaview Jeep. Usually when you're minus 30 in terms of three-pointers, or points from three, it's not usually a good thing.
You're right. Here's Collins. He'll drive. Davidson, Armstrong, three, no. And the ball saved. Here's Mahoney taking it the other way, and he lays it in.
Yeah, Mahoney had 10 points in that first half. It's just a really solid guy. It's another turnover here.
Oh, boy. Here's Robinson, a three in the face of Collins. Added the count it, and the foul. And the lead is 27.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Robinson and Jesse Jones really ran that first half for CV Jeep, combining for 47 points, 24 for Robinson, 23 for Jones. And they've kept up that momentum. It just looks like RKE is just kind of gassed right now. They don't have the right lineups out there to compete. It's kind of opposing styles right now. RKE, more forwards and more guards for CV Jeep. I mean, RKE shot pretty well from two, 20 of 33 from inside the three-point line. It's just they just have not been able to get anything going from the perimeter.
Robinson, three, pull up is good, and it's a 30-point game. They just keep scoring. This is a tough one. Robinson pestering Collins, and here's Sumbry, Moran, the two-handed flush.
Yeah, Moran's been probably the main bright spot for RKE in this game. Once again, keeping up his solid pace of play.
Robinson, step back three, left it short. Rebound tipped out to Jesse Jones, an extra pass to Burke. This is just beautiful offense. Open look, Robinson for three, no. Rebound Armstrong. Here's Sumbry, no. Robinson will pick up the board. Jones will run point here. He'll try a three and can it.
I know how much you can say right now. It's 90-56. That's a 15-7 run to start this second half. And once again, it's been a perimeter avalanche.
Here's an open look. Armstrong for three, and they just can't get anything to fall from downtown right now. Robinson spins, creates his own three. I mean, you're shaking your head. I'm laughing.
I think
that's just unbelievable.
Kind of backed up and went between the legs. I think he was trying to set up like a fancy pass, but he realized no one was there on either side, so we just went up and shot it.
As Moran's pull up no good. I mean, this game is...
It got out of hand quickly.
It did as Burke, no. Rebounded by Sumbry. Here's Collins, open look for three, no. Rebounded by Mahoney after the tip from Burke.
You mentioned something about Collins I think was a really good point that I didn't even think about. It's the the NBA three-point line. And speaking of which, here comes Justin Robinson around it again. But he's a guy that's always been a solid three-point shooter, but not great. And when you add in the extra distance you have to cover, he just hasn't been able to find his footing from the outside. Neither is the rest of this RKE team, just nothing doing.
Also, nothing from the corner from Jack. And a lot of the threes that RKE taking, none of them are really from the corner.
And they've had a lot of good looks, too. They just have not fallen.
As Jones, no. Sumbry will pick up the rebound. This pace is starting to slow. As Moran will get in it for a flush.
Yeah, Moran, the only RKE scorer in double figures in that first half, at 17 points, 10 rebounds. He's only added to that total since.
He's impressed tonight. And he comes away with a steal. Armstrong will take it the other way. He'll step into a three, line it up, no good. Rebounded by Allen, and here comes Burke. Oh, he went for the highlight and couldn't finish it. That would have been the dunk end-all dunks as finally Davidson gets one to fall.
Yeah, Davidson, probably either him or Collins, the top three-point shooters in this lineup for RKE.
Knocked out, it'll stay with Seaview, and we got a timeout on the floor. 30-point game. We'll be back after this. .30-point game, 3:47 to play here in this third as Jones puts one up. No. Armstrong will grab the rebound. Take it up quickly for RKE and a kickball. As they'll send him. Collins will send it in. Armstrong with it here, spins, gets to the lane and lays it in.
Yeah, nice job playing off the body. Realized he had a lane, just used a great job kind of kicking the shoulder back and then spinning forward and found himself open under the basket.
So we have time here, and we're going to have a lot of it. As that one, no. Rebound, Ruoff denied out of bounds by Sumbry. Here's Jesse Jones, drives, goes up with the left. Moran got a piece of it. Here's Collins, will give an extra pass. Armstrong three, yes. Hey, I mean, they've cut it at 25. It's been a 12-point run, and maybe Seaview kind of ratchets it back up. Open look, Ruoff for three. No. Here's Sumbry, feeds Singleton, who will lay it in. So Seaview has conceded 14 points over about the last 3 minutes. Jones, three, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Armstrong. Turnover, another one. Here comes Jones, down the lane, left-handed. Layup isn't good, but he'll go to the line.
And we're starting to see RKE play with a bit more energy here, kind of galvanized. They got one last run in them here in this third quarter. We'll see if they can kind of put a dent into the lead. But, of course, Jesse Jones on the break after the steal, wanting no part of that.
No. First one from Jones. Feels like now there's become a lid on the basket for Seaview. Here's Collins. Feeds Sumbry, no. He gets his own miss and puts it back in. 94-72. Here's Robinson. Mahoney, Jones lost it, gets it back. Open look, Ruoff wide for three, no. Rebound Collins. So with Singleton coming on the floor, RKE's kind of gone on a run as Collins lays it in. It's a 20-point game.
Yeah, they've definitely been better at getting downhill, particularly from the backcourt. Now they're putting some pressure on defensively. I mean, they're starting to put a little bit of a dent in that lead. It's down to 20.
A 37-point lead at one point.
It seemed like Seaview kind of took its foot off the gas. Let's see if they try to ratchet the pressure back up.
And they turn it over again. Collins, and then a foul by Robinson. Robinson will pick up the foul. Moran will check out for Davidson with 1:09 to play here in this third.
Hey, you can't come back from a deficit, a big-time deficit, with just one shot or one play. It's got to be bit by bit, and that's what RKE is doing right now. They're just stringing together solid possessions on offense and
Sumbry, no.
Starting to get back on the board.
But again, the mismatch down low has helped them tonight. Davidson makes this an 18-point game. It's a 20-point turnaround. Kavanaugh. Nice shot from Colin Kavanaugh. Tell you what, going for it is Collins. Steps in and finally drains a three. And the entire arena goes nuts. And then a miss by Robinson.
We thought we were going to be way into a running clock territory.
Collins again just missed.
But now it's a 17-point game. It's not really close per se, but RKE's definitely made this a lot more interesting, and they're on more of an upward trajectory heading into the fourth quarter, the way that they've ended this third.
I mean, they've outscored Seaview Jeep 30-17 here in this third quarter. So, I mean, no, 30-21. So weathering the storm here, and they finally have gotten back to what makes RKE so good, and that is turning defense into offense. They got away from it, and now they've been able to get it back. Robinson can hold for the final shot of the quarter, and they're going to whistle an offensive foul. RKE could have a massive swing right here.
Yeah, 14-point game doesn't sound too bad based on how the third quarter started if they can get a shot to go here. Even a 17-point game doesn't sound too bad after they're down by as many as, what did you say, 37?
37. They're going to get it into Singleton. He'll take it at the buzzer. No, and that'll end the third quarter. RKE trailed by as much as 37. Amazingly, they're only down 17. Stick around for the fourth quarter if you'd like to. JSBL Hoops. Start of the fourth quarter as Jesse Jones lines up and misses on a three. We thought we were going to be in our blowout material. Danny Zersky, Alec Crowtham with you. But no, RKE has gone on a 23-3 run, dating back to Seaview's largest lead as Sunbury misses on a three. How many times will you see a game where a team's up by 37 and then concedes a 23-3 run as Robinson knocks down a three?
Well, I think that's what Tyler Schmelz was telling his team in the huddle. I mean, you know, guys, we kind of let our foot off the gas. Let's get back into our prime form and put this game away is what I'm sure was what the gist of what he was saying.
Collins behind the back. Too fancy there. Open look. Jones can take his time and knock it down. And once again, Seaview off to a fast quarter start.
Yeah, it kind of squashed the momentum that RKE had. Now it's an even more uphill battle.
As Armstrong, that's a huge answer for RKE, and the lead's 20.
Yeah, they were better from three in that third quarter, excuse me. They were 4 of 15, which not great, but better than the 1 of 22 in the first half.
I mean, it's just a poor shooting night. Ruoff down the lane, off the glass and in. Extends it to 22. I mean, you're right, but how many times are you going to see a game where a team starts their half, goes 1 of 22 from three, a 23-3 run? Oh, Burke tried for the highlight of the year. Couldn't get that one to go. Collins, extra pass. Armstrong in the corner. No. Here's Jones. Mid-range. No. That rim has been cursed tonight.
Yeah, a lot of shots that have just barely fallen out.
Moran will check back in for Singleton. This has been the lineup where Seaview's had their way. So, interesting to see how they do with this one. The two bigs have been the problem.
Absolutely. And Moran's had a great game. He has another double-double, adding another 10 rebounds to his total, along with 23 points.
Armstrong to Collins. Burke on him. Collins will drive. Finger roll layup is good. Nice move inside there.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's 6 of 6 now from inside the three-point line. Just hasn't been able to get that three-point shot to go, but got 4 rebounds, another 6 assists, and 2 steals. So pretty solid all-around game. It just hasn't been enough for a RKE team that's missing some of its top guys.
Foul on the floor there.
Dan Singleton, the only RKE player not in double figures. They got 13 from Jack Collins, 14 from Nick Davidson, also 13 rebounds. It's 23 and 10, like we said, from Moran. And Tyler Armstrong with 13 points, 9 rebounds, and then 12 and 12 for A.J. Sunbury.
As Mahoney to the line for 2, and then look at the other side. I mean, RKE, the difference has been the 3-ball. I mean, it's a 21-point game, and the big difference, I mean, both of these teams have made about the same shots. RKE's actually gotten more looks, but 5 of 37 from 3 going in, and that'll help the numbers a little bit there as Armstrong knocks it down. Seaview is 15 of 36. I mean, that's the game right there. Robinson, no contest there from RKE, lays it in. Armstrong, they're going to wave off the basket, foul on the floor. And it wouldn't be a night at the JSBL without players arguing with the officials. And for valid reasons. I don't know how that wasn't a shot foul.
I thought there should have been continuation on that one. Yeah, I agree.
But no, it's the officials for you. They're going to get Matt Breen's going to check in. He'll come in for Ruoff.
By the way, we did check. We don't believe he is related to legendary broadcaster Mike Breen.
No, he's not.
Still a really solid basketball career, like we said, at St. Rose. Oh, they did change it to a shot foul. All right, so Armstrong is going to the free throw line. Yeah, correct call.
Hey, we got the ABS in the All-Star game tonight and a correct turnover in the JSBL tonight. So back to that point, I mean, 7:13 to go. And Doesn't seem like RKE is going to get this one back, but I'm assuming so you're going to go by the parameters. Every team, so you have to have one from at least every team.
Okay.
Which means Larson Ford's getting someone.
I mean, I think they have a worthy, even without the requirement. I feel like they have someone
Orby,
worthy among Bethea or Dean.
As Robinson, no. I mean, you get Rice, Robinson. You probably get 5 from CVG. You get 2 10-man teams. 5 of them are coming from CVG, maybe 6 if you want to put Jones and Mahoney in. Here's Robinson, that one a little behind him. You got to put Cardacy in as Jones tries and knocks down a 3. Cardacy's in there for RKE. You'd put Moran in there for RKE, so they are going to have 2. Collins, floater, no. Rebound, Jones.
I feel like even though Ortho, once again, winless on the season,
you could have 3 from them.
Yeah, George Pappas deserves a look. Obviously, Mike Avens had a really good year as well.
Here comes Collins.
And then, I mean, you're looking at WCT, someone like Janoop Duval who's played really well. Obviously, Andre Wells, who's even gotten better from last year.
Yeah, those 2 are in.
Jakari Spence for Stearns
Easily.
definitely got to be up there as
I
well.
would put Larry Smith there, too. ACI are going to get Kimbrough, and I mean, he's only played a game, but Miles Powell, based off the game he'd play, would be in there.
Maybe Dwayne Jones deserves a little consideration as well.
He's been good.
One of the more consistent guys we have in the league. Oh,
yeah.
Man, Jesse Jones is cooking.
Another layup there extends the lead to 22.
Have someone like Leon Daniels and or James Standback for intern helpers.
I'd go Daniels. I think you could make the case. As Collins couldn't knock down to 3. Davidson lays it in. Davidson's a guy you could make a case for. There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the top scorers in the league, there's a lot of guys you could go with, even just based off of scoring.
Jones intercepts a pass. How about we'll do a draft, you know? That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You want first pick or you want me to take it?
I'll take first pick.
All right,
if we're going, so what are we, I mean, I guess we're going off of, are we going off of totals or, average?
Take whatever you want.
You know what? Let's go with, I mean, it's hard not to go with Justin Robinson, so I'll go with Justin Robinson.
You didn't want to take Powell because you're a Rutgers guy, didn't you?
Well, that, and also he's only played 1 game, but yeah, I'm sure that played
I'll
a little
take
bit
Powell.
Factor.
You know what? No, give me Jesse Jones.
Ooh, speaking of which, nice layup.
Lays it in there.
All right, so you'll take Jesse Jones. I mean, if you're going to take Jesse Jones, then I have to take Miles Powell.
I'll see that, and I'll take Xander Rice.
And now to kind of build out a team, I'll take Chris Brady to take up the big spot.
I will take Josh Cohen.
All right, let's see. Who else is here?
Mahoney lays it in.
I'll take a Dane Moran as a guy that doesn't always need the ball, not a high usage guy, but someone that is always solid and makes plays when he gets the ball. Just for a team building standpoint.
I like the. You know what? You gave me Jared Kimbrough. I'm happy with that.
That's true. That would have been a good pick. Although 2 centers, maybe a little bit of competing styles. I'm going to take someone like Andre. I mean, it's a small backcourt. And I got Powell, I got Powell and Robinson, so I probably want a bigger guard. I'll take George Pappas.
Oh, that's a good one. And so right now, who do I have? I have Jones as Robinson rises, fires, and misses. Oh. I honestly, we should have wrote this down.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
I've forgotten who I want. I have Jones. I have.
Yeah, you took Jones. You took Cohen as well.
I took Kimbrough.
You took Kimbrough.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know. Really great broadcast quality here.
As Jones makes that one. You know, I want someone that'll do all the little things. As somebody lays it in, I'll take us to a timeout. Give me Jack Collins.
All right, I like it. I believe Jakari Spence is still on the board, so I will take him.
I'll take his teammate, Kyle Cardacy.
All right. Teammate.
Collins' teammate, Kyle Cardacy?
Oh, I thought you said Spence's teammate. Okay, I like that. I'll keep it with the Stearns trailer. I'll go with Kevin Mateo.
I think we're gonna have to redraft.
You know what? We maybe should have wrote this down.
Let's restart. That three is off.
Oh, dear.
And Nick, listen, this is how good Nick, our producer, is.
Nick is on my computer opening my Google Drive for me
to do our draft. We might not even get to finish it.
Yeah, honestly, with only 2:41 left, I don't know.
So he's got me, and we'll speed run it. Sumbry got it in the air. No. Rebound, no. And they'll tip it back to Seaview. So you're going to start with Robinson.
Yeah.
I will take Miles Powell if we're going to restart. I like that pick better.
Okay. I'll take the.
Oh, heavy contact there. Everyone's okay?
Tough fall from Rand. Looks like he's all right, thankfully. I'll take the backcourt that's out there right now. I'll take Jesse Jones.
And smartly now, I am going to take George Pappas.
Okay. I'll take, once again, Chris Brady to kind of build the team out.
That's a good pick. I'll take Josh Cohen.
Okay. I'll take Janoop Dubal.
I like that. So I have 2 guards. I'm going to add a third, and I'm going to take Xander Rice.
Okay. Oh, I like it. I already got Brady, who he can also play outside. He's more of an inside guy, but he can play outside as well. I'm going to pair him with Jared Kimbrough.
That's a good pick. That's a very good pick. And I'll take – I am going to go off the grid a little bit, and I'll take Mike Amon.
Oh, wow. Okay. A guy who's going to get boards no matter what. I like it. Let's see. How do I want to attack this one? Is Jakari Spence still on the board?
He is still on the board.
I will take Jakari Spence. So we get 10 spots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take Andre Wells to run my second unit as Justin Robinson lays it in.
All right. And to match that, to run my second unit, I'll take Kevin Mateo.
That's a good one. Summary picks up the foul. I'm trying to think. Every team's got one, and if I'm going to take someone, I'm going to have to go with Jalon Hornbeek from Larson.
I like that. A really good shooter. And looks like delay game here on. All right, delay game on CVG. Since we do need someone from intern helpers, I'll take James Standback, another guy with great size who can shoot to kind of match Hornbeek.
I like that. James Standback is the guy that I like the Standback pick. He's had a great start to this JSBL tenure.
All right, so how many players are on each team so far?
You got, I think 8, and I have 7 or 6. No, we have 7.
Okay, so 3 more.
CJ Ruoff with the 3. Here's Davidson the layup with minute 41 to play.
All right, so we each got 3 more.
Let's take a look at the sheet. I'm gonna take a look at. I'm gonna go on my stat sheet here and see what we have. I tell you what, Kyle Cardacy still being on the board.
That's true. That's a big oversight.
It is a pick that I will gladly take.
Yeah, that's a great pull.
Compton Cardacy. Collins knocks down a 3.
I'm gonna pick up a fan favorite, another one from Stearns Trailer. Ooh, a nice 3 from Ruoff.
Nice.
I'm gonna take Parker Dortch.
I was thinking that, but if I'm gonna go for defense, and Dortch mostly gonna be in there for his defense.
Absolutely.
I might go with the guy that might be the best defender in the league, and that is. I'm gonna go with his teammate Jalen Gaffney. The size, the defense.
It's a good pick.
Second in the league in steals.
That's a great pick. Oh, a nice dunk
Final
from her.
Four experience, too.
I'm looking at who's still on the board. I have 2 picks left, I believe. I think I could use another big. I'm gonna go with an interesting pull here. I'm gonna go with Alex Liba from Larson Ford.
That's a good one. That's a very good one, and
kind of run the second unit as a big. Oh, Allen had bad intentions with that one.
He did. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take as good of a rebounding guard as there is as he knocks down a 3, Jack Collins.
All right, wow. All right, so that was
right on cue.
Let's see. I could use another wing. I'm trying to think of another good one. All right, well, game's over, so we better hurry it up. Another wing. I'm going to think of one quickly on the fly. Give me Ryan Savoy from WCT.
That's a good one. We'll show you guys our draft on the Instagram later, but that ends a dominant Seaview Jeep win, and really, it wasn't really close for most of this game.
Yeah, second quarter they blew this game open and never looked back. I mean, you know, RKE definitely kind of put a little bit of a scare into them late in that third quarter, closing on a 23-3 run, but then I'm sure Tyler Schmelz got their heads back into the game in the huddle and closed out this game effectively.
Dominant win for Seaview Jeep. We'll be back with tonight's star of the game after this. They improved to 5-1 after a 140-116 win over RKE Athletic. Back here with tonight's star of the game, Max Mahoney. Max, you guys, after dismantling RK, you had 16 and 11 tonight. You played really well off Robinson and Jesse Jones. What is it like to be able to play with two guards of that caliber?
Yeah, with two ball handlers like that and especially two prolific scorers like that, they draw a lot of attention, obviously. Once they got going from three, it was a lot of fun to watch. Getting out in transition, playing fast is fun, especially in the summer. And when they weren't creating shots for themselves, they were creating good looks for us on the offensive end, either down low or for other shooters. So we felt a pretty good offensive rhythm, even when we started getting a little stagnant because the shots were falling. We were taking some heat checks and stuff like that. I thought we did a good job settling ourselves in and getting the job done.
You have really improved over the past 2 years. I've watched you for 3 years now, and it's been you've grown into an excellent player. Where is that improvement, do you think, for yourself come from?
Certainly playing over the summers, especially around here, just the level of competition that we have consistently week in, week out, both on the weekdays and weekends has really allowed my game to grow. Having a good group of guys, even if it's just pick up around. Obviously, with the competition level in this league, you're expecting a challenge every week. Even tonight, they had two big guys, Dane and AJ, real hard to handle. So just constantly competing day in, day out, enjoying the process, enjoying the work, coming in here. Everyone knows it's just summer league, but at the same time, it's a real competitive group of guys. So a lot to play for still.
It's really been enjoyable to watch this year. And one of the things that, as a team, you guys have been so good. You guys are 5-1, made the championship last year, a game where you shined in. Do you think that you guys have what it takes to finally get over the hump and beat Stearns Trailer this year?
I think so. We had a pretty contested matchup with them the other week. It was a good battle in the regular season. Obviously there's a lot of steps before the playoffs and, before wherever we may see Stearns if it's down the line. Any team on any given night in this league can give you a run. We're just focused on, when we have guys showing up and whoever shows up and whoever it's going to be. Coach Ty does a great job of organizing us, telling us how to play, and also letting us be ourselves. He lets Justin do his thing, Jess when he comes in, and we're putting a lot of guys around those two guys, to help support them and get the job done.
Dominant performance for you tonight. Thanks for taking some time to join us. Tonight's star of the game, Max Mahoney. Max, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the victory.
Guys, thank you very much. Thanks for everything.
Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.